Oh, Thanksgiving turkey. Oh, I can't wait. It looks so good. Don't want a thigh, maybe a wing, maybe some breast meat, maybe Hey everybody, how are you? Welcome to another episode of The Balloon Guys. Just in time for another Thanksgiving tutorial. So we're back. If you guys watched our last tutorial, Eric gave you some really simple but really cool turkey bracelets that you can make whenever you're out making balloons for whoever. Well, here's what happens to that turkey on Thanksgiving Day. Sorry, buddy, you're going to a greater cause. Even though it's pretty big, it's easier than you think. So let's sit back and enjoy the ride. What we need for this: one 646 or 660 balloon, light brown. One 350 or 360 balloon. Four 260 balloons. And that's it. If you really want to add some color, you can take this part of the balloon and make it white, because then it'll look like the bone sticking out to make it a little more cartoonish, but this is easier. So let's get started. First things first, we're going to make the big body of the cooked turkey. We're going to blow up our 646 or 660. So we're going to soften it, let a lot of air out to make it really soft and pliable. I want it nice and soft so that when I bend it in half, before I tie it up, this part here, I want to be able to really cinch in and almost dent in like that. I'm going to take the two ends, tie them together, and then we obviously don't want this stuff hanging out, so we can just get rid of that right now. Bye, and bye. So there you go, already done. There's the body of our turkey. I'm gonna put it off to the side. Now, the next thing is gonna be part of the breast meat, right? This is gonna be up in here. So what we're gonna do is take the 350 or 360, we're gonna blow it up, I don't know, yay big. We're not gonna use it all. That's more than enough. Burp it, so it's nice and soft. Tie it off. Now, again, because I'm going to be mean to this balloon, I want it nice and soft so it can take the punishment I'm going to dish out. Maybe just a little wider than your hand, like that. Again, real soft. Take the other side, bring it down. I like to use my chest a lot as a stabilizer. You're going to smush this in too, so that's soft. Find a twist, make a twist that's even. And then we're going to twist it together. Twist it, and the knot, we want to take the knot and run it through the inside here, hello, so that it's locked in place. And now this excess, we don't need. So you can get rid of it and make another knot with the leftover nozzle and the leftover part you just broke. Well, what that does is it just secures everything, makes sure it doesn't come apart on you. All this extra stuff, I suppose you don't need to get rid of it, but I just want to make sure nothing's sticking out anywhere when I'm finally done. So I like to clean it up as much as I can. This, when it's inside the turkey, is going to be squished out to the side like that. We're not going to put it in just yet though. Put that off to the side. Now what we're going to do, we're going to build the two legs. Take this, blow it up 3/4 of the way. About that much, I suppose. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the inside of the thigh first. So we're going to take about that long, maybe a little wider than your hand, roughly. Take that, twist it up, and bend it back on itself. And right where the nozzle is, you're going to grab and twist it together. So we have that. And just to make sure it doesn't come undone on you, which it might, if you don't do this, you take the nozzle and you run it through the inside. Now it's locked. Okay, so what we're going to do from here, you're going to make two pinch twists right next to each other. Right here. One, pinch twist. Two, pinch twists. Marvelous. Now, we're going to take the remainder of the tail. We're going to stick it underneath the bottom of the pinch twists. And then we're just going to wrap it. We're going to run it around the outside of this dent here all the way until it gets to the other side. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to run it around, around, around until it gets to the other side of the pinch twists, and then simply twist it right where it lines up. If you can see that, right there, and then you're going to lock it in place. Wrap it around, just like that. Now we have a leg. We have a turkey leg. All we have to do is get to the end point where the bone is, right? So now we're just going to make the end of the bone, which is relatively easy. Make the bone sticking out, probably not even as wide as your hand. And then we're going to make 2 pinch twists again on the end to kind of resemble the prominence of the bone. 1, 2 pinch twists right next to each other, okay? You can end right there if you want. Sometimes, if you really want to be anal about it, you take a little nubby on the end, just a really small bubble, and you get rid of this stuff on the end. Just like that, and then you can take the excess, wrap it through, and there you go, we have our bone. So, there's one. All we gotta do is make another one, a second one. Easy breezy, right? Same process, repeat it. I'm gonna go a little faster this time. So now, what are we left with? We have turkey leg. That was the weirdest thing ever. Turkey leg, bam. Okay. Now, what else can we do? Why don't we do the turkey wings? We're going to make that with 1-2-60. Blow it up, yay big-ish. This part's pretty easy. We're going to make the curvy part of the turkey wing first. Now what I'm going to do is this part is the bottom part of the wing, and to maintain that curvy part of the wing, you want to make sure that the second bubble that you're making is shorter than the first, because if it's the same length, then you get this looking thing. But if you shorten it up, I'm going to pull it down, and then right where the nozzle is, I'm going to grab here and put them together. Now you have this curved looking wing thing. Again, just like before, because you don't want this thing coming undone, take the nozzle, tuck it through the inside, and now it's locked. It's not going to go anywhere. Also, after this, we're going to add a pinch twist. 1 pinch twist, not 2, right here on the end. That about yay big. Meow, meow. Here we go. There's a little bit of wingage. And from here, what we're going to do is maybe 3 fingers, because these are the wings. We don't want them sticking too far out of the turkey where you can actually see this extension piece, right? This piece is just bringing it out far enough so that the wing sits flush and looks flat. If it extends too far, then it obviously looks disconnected and silly. You want this to look like it's flush up against the turkey. So maybe 3 finger length is at most all you're going to need. Then after that, we're going to put a pinch twist right here. So it's going to look like this for now. Now, we do have more to work with here. We're going to do the other wing with this same piece, but we're not going to do it yet because we got to put this together first. We're going to take the turkey legs. You see how there's 2 twists on the inside of a round twist here? I want access to that twist that I made on the inside. So what I'm going to do is you're just going to push it out. Boom. That is what I'm looking for. All right? I'm going to pop that out there, and we're going to pop it out there too. And now what I'm going to do to keep these together in the turkey is I'm just going to use an uninflated 260. If you have a scrap lying around, a scrap is always preferable. You need a long scrap, but that's always preferable. You don't want to be wasteful. If you don't have anything else, then you can use an uninflated 260 here. What you're going to do, you take the edge, put it right inside where that seam is, and you're going to tie it up. Then you go back, put this right back where you found it, and it's hidden. This is now going to be the inside. This is now going to be the inside of your turkey leg. Now, you ready? Again, this thing, my seam is exposed, my twist is exposed. We're going to take the body of the turkey, the big 646, 660 balloon, and on the end, the nozzle end, where we made the knot, this is where the legs are going to go. You're going to take the 260, the uninflated piece, and you're going to thread it through to the other side, just like this. You want to pull it so it's kind of tight because you do want a little bit of tension on this thing. And after you get that tension, you're going to take the end of the 260, the uninflated, you're going to run it through the inside of your turkey leg, right through there, because it's ultimately going to go into this twist, and that's where it's going to lock in. So take this, run it all the way through, and bring it up. Once you get to a tension that you're happy with, you wrap it around once so it doesn't come loose. And then you take this loopy part and you're going to push it right back over top of the turkey leg, making sure that you push the bulk of it on the outside. And now you have two turkey legs. But you see the turkey legs, they kind of pop outwards a little too much, like a V. Right? They do that. And I'd much rather them sit more like this. So you take the remainder of the 260 that you had to connect it in the middle. You run that 260 up to the double pinch twist section, hiding it inside the turkey leg as you go. Just like this. You can stretch this really long. It doesn't matter. If you need a little extra room, stretch it, stretch it, stretch it. It's not going to hurt. So now all I ran it around those two pinch twists, and now it's at the top. So what I'm going to do here, move it back, and then I take the remainder of the 260. Again, I slide it inside the 646. Just like that. And this is the easy part. Again, take the excess, wrap it around. Now you got your turkey legs staying where you want them to. So we have our turkey legs. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add the bulk of the breast, which is this, right? Remember this soft 350 piece? We have to take the legs, turkey legs, get them out of the way. I'm going to push them down just for the time being because it's easier. Now I'm going to take this part and I'm going to shove it inside the loop of the 646 or 660 and we'll go from there. I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to shove it inside. Now, if we just left it there, you can see how thin that is. It doesn't really add any bulk to it. It doesn't add anything great. So what you do is you take the middle of the 350 and you're going to pull them outwards. And you see that already makes it a little wider, but it's sitting too low. So what you want to do is take that seam of the 350 that you made, take that twist, and you're going to push it upwards into this soft part of the 646. What it's going to do is the pressure is going to kind of flatten it out a little bit, and it'll get it closer to the edge. It'll make it look better aesthetically. So take this. I'm going to take the 350 and I'm going to pull it upwards towards the edge here. So I'm going to pull it outwards a little bit more near the top end of the turkey, and I'm going to smush the 350s in a little bit more at the bottom end of the turkey. What that does is it gives the whole piece a little bit more of a triangular kind of appearance without actually having to make a triangle. Pretty nice. See, I pull it out at the top and I smush it in at the bottom and it gives it that triangular appearance. Now, we're going to add the wings. Again, easy. This is all just pressure fit stuff. So I'll take this, put the turkey down for a second. Now this is one of my wings. All this is going to be outside of the turkey. This pinch twist here is going to line up directly with the breast. It should smush against it. This part's going to be, this middle part's going to be soft. Needs to be soft because this part is going to be smushed inside of the turkey. I'm going to make a twist in it though. Even though it's soft, I'm going to make a twist in it, which is about that long. Because this part is going to be smushed inside. You'll see. And again, I want to make another smushy soft piece that is equal in length to the first one. And then we're gonna basically go in reverse to make the last wing. I'm gonna do a pinch twist. Right? We're gonna do the first part of the wing. Gonna do another pinch twist. And now we're gonna do the curvy part of the wing. We're gonna do curvy part and flat part. Make sure they're the same length. Because you know, told you before, super anal, symmetry is important. So I hold them up to each other, the same length, close enough. Close enough. This excess, we're getting rid of it. Get rid of it, tie a knot so you don't lose anything. Voila. I'm now gonna take my wings, I'm gonna shove them through this little empty space here, just so I get it through. Clearly, not where it needs to be. Mutant turkey. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna put it behind the turkey breast, the 350. I'm gonna put it behind it, because that's gonna end up being on the bottom of the turkey. You take the two pieces, move it behind. Sometimes it takes a little finagling to get it where you want it. Having the wing in the right direction makes it look a lot better. So this doesn't look right. That's where you want it. That's where it's at, right there. That's not right. That's where it's at. Okay, so we're almost there. So now our wing, or our legs rather, we stuck them out to get them out of the way while we were doing the work. Now you just put them back where you want them. So take it, shift them backwards inside the bulk of the turkey. And oh my goodness, you're pretty much done. Now, I would imagine you're probably not going to make this entirely by itself. You're not going to make it by itself. You're probably going to add stuff to it. It might be part of a bigger piece, which is cool, right? You put it on a plate. You can put some like vegetables or some green stuff around there, like a garnish, like you're serving it on a plate. Or maybe you're just giving it to some kid. What do I know? Either way, it's big, it's pretty fast, and I think it's pretty cool. So I hope you guys dig it. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. This is the roasted turkey for Thanksgiving from the Balloon Guys. We really appreciate you coming out and spending some time with us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting kids educational videos and balloon tutorials. We'll see you next time.